tanks of fuel. We're pulling out from the Petro in Florence, South Carolina. We're going to see if we can't get our butt on over here to Harbor Freight Distribution Center in Dillon, South Carolina. Pick up our load and get our butt on up to Paintsville, Kentucky. So y'all come on, let's get this thing started.
Robbie's got a gold watch, don't seem like a whole lot. After 30 years of driving up and down the interstate, but Robbie's had a good life, and Robbie's got a good wife.
Pulling out. I gotta get my camera squared up. There we go. That's a little better. And we're leaving. Headed back up to Dillon to pick up our loaded trailer. And head on up to Paintsville, Kentucky. And once we get up to Paintsville, we gotta deliver up there at 4 a.m. in the morning. Damn, man, what a freaking bump. And then we gotta shoot on up to Ohio and pick up a load up there. That load's gonna have a little bit of deadhead on it. I think it's around 185 miles or so. But it's paying $7.03 a dadgum mile, man. I'm like, yeah, I can deadhead a little bit. So we're gonna be on a super tight time crunch here, people. Super tight time crunch. We need to pick this load up here in Dillon no later than 4 p.m. today. It's currently 10 minutes till 2. So if we get out any later than 4 o'clock, I don't know if we're gonna make it. The reason I say that is because I need to get to Paintsville, Kentucky no later than midnight, so I can get in a 10-hour break before I have to go up to Ohio. because I may not have enough time on my clock if I don't do a 10-hour break to make it all the way up to Ohio to pick up that load. And we have to pick it up by around 2 o'clock tomorrow. So if we can get there by midnight, do a 10-hour break, leave out at 10 a.m. That gives us 3 hours to get up to Ohio. We pick up by 1 o'clock and probably drive straight on up to Michigan and deliver. We're going up to Walled Lake, Michigan. And delivering up there. So we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, we're gonna try to get on up here and hope and pray this load's ready. The agent said 5 o'clock. The security guard last night said 3 o'clock. I'm shooting for 2 o'clock. There's always a hope and a prayer. We'll have to see. But it's a short ride from Florence up to Dillon. We got delivered last night in Burgaw, North Carolina. All we had was 2 Dillon deli cases. The people that did the unloading aren't like, well, that's just, they're not as good as some of the people I have worked with in the past. Let's just say that. They got there a little late. Well, I don't know. If you get there 7 o'clock or later and you're supposed to be there at 7, in my opinion, you're late. So it was about a quarter after, maybe 20 minutes after 7 before they actually even raised up the dock door to, you know, look at the load. And then when they finished unloading it, they disappeared with my paperwork. I couldn't find them. So I spent another 20 or 30 minutes running around trying to track down my paperwork. So just not, I don't know, not what I'm used to working with. Usually Katie's bunch is a pretty good bunch of guys that work pretty good and pretty on it. So we'll just write that one up as an anomaly. So now we're trying to find us a load out of Michigan. Not having a whole lot of luck. Seen a few loads pop up. That was pretty good. I should have went ahead and pulled the trigger on it and booked it, but I didn't because I'm nervous, man. I'm really, 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 really nervous, you know, that I'm not going to get this load delivered. Well, I'll be on time for delivery. I'm not worried about that. But what I'm saying is I'm a little worried about making it up to Ohio to pick that load up on time. I want to say 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, somewhere in there is the deadline to pick it up. I thought, to be honest with you, I thought I'd be up there before noon. But then when I did the math on it, I was like, nope, no way. There's no way I'm going to be able to drive, because if it was just 7 hours from here to up there, that'd be one thing, Paintsville, but you got all the mountains and crap you got to go through, so I'm thinking it's going to be a minimum of 8 hours. The good news is, once we leave with the loaded trailer, we don't have to stop till we get there. We packed it full of fuel. We got 204 gallons of fuel, man. at just a little over $1,065. Woo! That's a lot. So, cost of doing business, I reckon. That lady asked me last night when I went in there to drop my trailer, because we're bobtailing now. She said, "You ever been here before?" I started laughing. Yes, ma'am, more times than I can count. Done a lot of the Harbor Freight loads. Love these loads. They pay super good. I've never gotten a poor paying one out of here. I don't think I've ever gotten one under $4 a mile. I do believe I might have made a mistake though. I booked this load going to Paintsville, Kentucky, and I had the opportunity. I should have took it to book one, because they also had one going to Opelika, Alabama. I should have took the Opelika, Alabama load. I took this load because it was paying a lot more, but the Opelika load would have put me within about, I don't know, maybe 100 miles of Katie, and I could have picked up another load for her. So I might have made a mistake. I don't know. We'll see. But I did. But like I said, I got this incredible good paying load going up to Michigan, over $7 a mile. Man, that is good money. Yeah, it's only about 300 miles, but hey, it might end up being a one-day or half-day run, man, because if I pick it up around 2 o'clock, they receive until 8 o'clock. That gives me 6 hours to go 300 miles. I can do that. So I might get it off the same day. And then you're looking at, I don't know, close to $1,500 or more just for about 3 or 4 hours of work. Well, more than that, probably about 5 hours. Still good dang good money. That's $300 an hour. That's more than a lawyer makes. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Should have known this was not going to be simple. There's a wreck or some idiot don't know what he's doing. This was supposed to be like a little quick 20-minute drive. It's quickly turning into a lot longer. My mistake was I should have stayed in the hammer lane. I think what it is, you got 2 trucks up there ahead, both doing 60, 65 miles an hour, giving us a preview of what to expect if the Congress passes that law they're trying to pass. I guess, I don't know if it's going to be a law or if it's just regulations they're trying to get put in place to slow trucks down to 60 miles an hour. Oh man, that would suck big time. Harbor Freight loads for. Super nice ladies. I've done a lot of loads for them. They are my second largest income grossing agency that I've worked with this year. Of course, Katie is number one with total revenue and number of loads. The CAP agency, EUV, they are number two with the most loads, number three with the most money, most revenue, and FLS is number three with the most loads, number two with the most revenue, just because they pay so freaking good, man. Somebody got their Harley Davidson they're cruising around in a trailer with. I don't know, originally I had planned on just running in there and getting some fuel and coming back up here. And if I had it to do over again, that's probably what I would have done. But I don't know. I laid down last night, just gonna take a nap, get up, come back up here, and ended up sleeping till this morning. But I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. Maybe the load will be ready. Because if the load's ready and we're out of there by 3 o'clock, oh yeah, man, it's on like Donkey Kong then. Because we'll be in Paintsville before midnight. If we get to Paintsville by 11 p.m., holy crap, man. That's a 10-hour break at 9 a.m. And then that gives us plenty of time to make it up to Ohio and pick up that load. But I think if we got to Paintsville at 1 a.m. or later, it would be catastrophic. So we'll have to wait and see. Just a tight time crunch, but that's how I make my money, man. I'll be honest with you. This is how I make my money. Working the clock, figuring out the hours, and making it work. That's how you make more money, more money, more money. Look like the Popo got him one. The reason I'm worried is because when I calculate a lot of the time using Google Maps, well, Google Maps doesn't know I'm in an 18-wheeler. It doesn't know I have to go into scale houses. That slows me down. And climbing the mountains, that's going to slow me down. Just so much stuff that you have to do in a big truck that you don't have to do in a four-wheeler that adds time to your getting to your destination. So that's why I always tack on at least 30 minutes, sometimes maybe even an hour. So Google Maps says we can make it from here to there in 7 hours and 5 minutes. I just round that up to 8 hours. You know, because also you have to take into account traffic and everything else. You have to slow down to go through tolls sometimes. It's gonna be a challenge, man. I'll tell you that right now. It's gonna be a challenge, and either we're gonna make it work and we're gonna make some good money, or we're gonna fail. And we're gonna have to give back a good paying daggum load and piss off an agent. I'd swear South Carolina needs to pave some roads. Motor sounds kind of weird. I think it's because it doesn't have any strain put on it. This is our exit. Dillon, South Carolina. There goes Mr. Harley Davidson man again. Man, I got so many daggum rattles back there. They start tightening stuff down. Oh man, y'all keep your fingers crossed, please. I need this load to be ready. Don't need to be having to wait on it. I would have loved to have been in here at noon and picked it up, man. That would have been awesome. But anyway, if we have to, we'll probably bobtail back down here somewhere, park. I don't think they'll let us park there on the property. Looks like they're building a speedway with diesel islands. All right. Maybe truck parking even. It's a good place to put it, man. I don't know why somebody ain't done put one here earlier. Harbor Freight Distribution Center right across the street. That's how you make that more money. Put truck stops where there's distribution centers. Those people need fuel, food, use bathroom, place to park. Yeah. All right, let's get on in here and see. Keep our fingers crossed. Ah, dang, we gotta wait in line. They didn't check in. I don't know, maybe I can park in one of the other lanes. They'll let me on through. If the load's ready. Because I think there's 2 lanes, unless they got one blocked off. Now I'm that jerk that skipped in line. Alright, let's go ahead and check and see if our load is ready. Keep your fingers crossed. Alright, man, we're here. Dillon, South Carolina at Harbor Freight. We're picking up the load. Got us a 668 trailer. That's not too bad. Dropped off a 696. Nothing wrong with that. Getting a newer model trailer. And we're going to hit the road as soon as we get this thing picked up. Run up there, sign our paperwork, and see if we can't get the heck out of here. We're going to have to hustle, man. I mean, we're going to really have to hustle. We need to try to make it up there by midnight if we can. That way we get a 10-hour break in, leave there at 10 a.m. And it gives us 4 hours to get to where we need to in Ohio to pick up that load. And I think we can do it because we'll be empty, so we can zoom. And so we just have to see. Got to keep an eye on some things. I noticed when I was getting fuel today, it looks like, and I confirmed it when a buddy of mine looked at it. I don't know how, but somehow or another my fuel tank has slid forward about 2 inches. And I don't know how that happened. So what we're gonna have to do is, it's full of fuel right now. I checked the bolts, straps, and there's plenty of thread up here. So it ain't like the nuts about to come off or anything. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it. And what I'm gonna have to do is when I get enough fuel out of it, it's low, it's only got a couple 100 pounds of fuel in it maybe, I'm gonna put a 4x4 right up under the middle and put the jack underneath the 4x4. I have a 2-ton jack, maybe a 5-ton jack. And is it bigger than that? It may be a 5-ton. Anyway, see if I can jack up to take some of the pressure off of the straps. I'm gonna loosen them up just a hair. And then I'm gonna try to slide the tank back a couple of inches, tighten it back down super tight, and hopefully that'll work. I don't know. I may need to replace the straps, I'm not sure. But that's something I gotta keep an eye on. It's got me worried because as you can see, the strap has moved over close to the tank right there, to the cap, you know. So if it hits on that cap, it can knock it off and do some damage. So I need to keep an eye on that for sure. So we're gonna go ahead, get hooked up. Ain't Big Blue looking pretty though? She is looking daggum pretty, man. Just got her washed last night at the Blue Beacon in Florence, South Carolina there at the Petro. Yeah, she's looking pretty. Can't wait to get that visor and the stacks on the side. It's gonna look really good. Put some straight pipes in. Got my decals. Let's go, Brandon. FJB. And then this other one right here we got back here on the APU. I love it. First president ever. Nobody says, hold my beer. So we're going to get on the road so we can't get out of here. I've already done pre-trip. Everything looks good on the truck. So let's see if we can't get this baby hooked up and get our butt on the road. What do you say? Let's do it. Woo! All right. We made it up here to Paintsville, Kentucky. A lot of mountains, a lot of driving, a lot of really bad weather, a lot of rain up and down. Ooh, I thought I smoked the brakes a couple of times. It was so bad. But lucky the rain and the cool weather kept everything cool. We didn't burn anything up. But we made it here. We're going to try to get us a nap. They're going to unload us first thing in the morning, 4 a.m. So hopefully we get unloaded. That's why I got these long sleeves on. It's cold. But yeah, thank you guys so much, man. I know this is a crazy video. How'd you like the opening, huh? All right, so here's the deal. There's two people that I absolutely love them to death. And they are very special to me. We've met through YouTube. We've talked on the phone. We've met in person several times. And they just some of the most sweetest, genuine two people. Condon and Erica. Erica does the opening song on my opening that I've been doing now for almost a year, and I'm flirting with changing it up a little bit. If you notice, right after the opening, I had the hovering around the classic, you know. And when you do that, you kind of need some really fast music, you know, really, you know, almost like rock kind of music, you know. And so I thought that Greatest Show on Earth that Kid Rock does, I thought was perfect. Something like that. Or maybe he has a song called So Hot. That's a pretty good one. So I was kind of thinking about, you know, trying to maybe switch it up and do something like that. Maybe a different opening for a while. I don't know. Because you just don't know how much I appreciate Erica taking the time to make that for me. And if y'all haven't done it, go check out their channel, subscribe to their channel. These are the greatest people you'd ever want to meet. And Erica does a lot of music. She does a lot of cover songs and stuff. She's just amazing. I've had her in a lot of my videos. Her music, the covers that she's done is just awesome. And please go check them out. I mean, I guarantee you, if you want to listen to some music, but you don't want to listen to that crap on the radio sometimes, you know, just go to their channel, start at the top, and just work your way down. She's got so much good music on there. I guarantee you she's got something that you're going to like. And so go over and check them out, and subscribe to their channel, and follow them around, all the stuff that's going on with them. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do. So I thought maybe, since it's working for Elon Musk, it might work for me too. I thought maybe do a poll, you know, give it about, you know, a couple weeks, and let you guys vote on it and tell me what you think. If you like the opening going around the thing, you know, instead of the pictures of me and Ducky at the beginning, you know, because I'll be honest with you, I'm nothing special, but this truck is, man. This truck is special. So I'm trying to focus more on the truck and less on me. And so that's why I was thinking about, because I talk so much anyway, maybe having the opening be about the truck, you know, focusing on the truck and stuff. Because I really want the truck to be a huge part of the YouTube channel, just because I love it so much. And so tell me what you guys think. Leave a comment below if you like the old opening we've been doing with the take on 18 wheels and a dozen roses, or if you like the nighttime with the lights and with the drone footage and a little bit faster beat music. We didn't have any music in this video just because I had so much talking, man. I talked from Florence all the way up to Dillon. Wasn't expecting to do that much talking. But anyway, so no music on this video, no road. Well, we had road footage while I was talking, but we'll on the next video, guarantee you there'll be some music and some good time stuff, I hope. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming along with me on this journey, all the way up from Dillon, South Carolina to Paintsville, Kentucky, which is right in the middle of mountains, maybe. I mean, look and see where Paintsville is. It's right in the valley of all these mountains. But anyway, it's a fun ride up here. I wish it'd been in the daytime where I could have got some footage. It would have been awesome footage. Maybe we'll get some when we leave. I hope so. I'll try my best to try to record some when we leave. And if we do, you're going to love it. I promise you. The mountains are awesome. So anyway, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and close this one up. Thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, and ringing that little bell icon that Ducky's pointing at. Because I couldn't do all this, wouldn't be having as much fun without you guys. So thank you so much. Don't give up. Keep moving forward. We're going to get through wintertime, baby. It's already wintertime. We're going to get through it. We're just going to keep moving forward, and we're always going to keep punching.